Thank you so much. We are the Cranberry Men's Chorus. Thanks for inviting us, and thank you for all being here this evening. 'Tis the season to enjoy some of your favorite Christmas music, and tonight, maybe you'll even hear a seasonal song for the very first time. So, let's continue. One of the world's most commonly sung Christmas songs is Jingle Bells. It was written way back in 1850 by a man named James Lord Pierpont. Coincidentally, Pierpont had a nephew who would eventually become the world's richest and most powerful banker. His name, J.P. Morgan. And man, did his pockets jingle. Here to sing Jingle Bells are Chris, David, Ben, Mike Troutman, Brayden, Noah, Rich, and Scott. Jingle, 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 jingle all the way. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Pop, bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride. Soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank. Misfortune seemed his lot. We got into a drifted bank, and we got upside. Jingle, jingle, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A one-horse open sleigh. Jingle, jingle all the way. Hey! Angels We Have Heard on High was written in 1862 by James Chadwick, an Anglo-Irish Catholic priest. Chadwick modeled the song on a French Christmas carol, and it is sung to the hymn tune of Gloria. We now present Doug, Tommy, Paul, and Fred with Angels We Have Heard on High. Angels we have heard on high, sweetly sing.
which inspire your heavenly song. Come to Bethlehem and see him whose birth the angels sing. Come adore on bended knee Christ the Lord, the newborn King. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo.
As you can see, we have about a half dozen young men in their 20s, and we love the talent and energy that they bring to our chorus. But I want to tell you about someone who was even younger than they are when he became famous. It was the year 2000, when country singer Billy Gilman had his very first hit at the tender age of 11. Later that year, Billy recorded a Christmas album from which the following song is taken. The Cranberry Men's Chorus presents Warm and Fuzzy.
Sleigh bells ringing, choir singing, wonder what old Santa's bringing. It's the warm and fuzzy time of do-do-do-do-do-do. Snowflakes fall, the temp is dropping, families out together shopping. It's the warm and fuzzy time of warm and fuzzy time of year. Elves are working all the time, making all our toys. And those reindeer who's on all the roofs for good little girls and boys. Big old cups of steamy cider fall asleep by a cozy fire. It's the warm and fuzzy time of year. Time of the year. It's the warm and fuzzy time of year. It's the fuzziest time of the year.
Way back in 1865, an English writer named William Chatterton Dix penned a poem entitled, What Child Is This? It's about the adoration of the shepherds who visit the nativity of Jesus. It became a Christmas carol when it was set to the tune of Greensleeves, a traditional English folk song. What Child Is This? Will be sung by Ben, David, Bud, and Larry.
What child is this who laid to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch our
First will be the holiday favorite, Winter Wonderland. Then they'll follow that up with a song that, in 1977, combined the talents of Bing Crosby and David Bowie, two cultural icons from distinctly different generations. Will you please welcome Pete, Noah, Mike Levin, and Bruce, who call themselves Three Wise Men.
O'er the ground lies a mantle of wine, a heaven of diamonds shine down through the night. Two hearts are thrilling in spite of the chilling weather. Chilly weather. Love knows no season and love knows no clime. Romance can blossom most any old time. Here in the open, we're walking and hoping together. Just we two alone. Sleigh bells ring, ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is listening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight. Walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird. Here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along. Walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman. And we'll pretend that he is Parson Brown. Hey Parson, he'll say, are you married? We'll say, no man. But you can do the job when you're in town. In town later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we've made. Walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Our finest gifts we bring, pa-rum-a-bum-bum, rum-a-bum-bum, rum-a-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Come say to me, pa-rum-a-bum, can it be? Here's one now, perhaps we'll see. Our finest gifts we bring, pa-rum-a-bum-bum, to lay before the king, living
1966 Broadway musical Mame. In the show, Mame loses her fortune in the Wall Street crash of 1929. But to lighten the gloom and to cheer up her young nephew Patrick and her 2 household servants, she gives holiday gifts a few weeks early and sings "We Need a Little Christmas."
Oh, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at the spinet. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. It hasn't stole a single flurry, but Santa here, we're in a hurry. So haul out the holly, put up the tree before my spirit falls again. Fill up the stocking, I may be crushing things, but deck the halls again now. For I've grown a little leaner, grown a little taller, grown a little sadder, grown a little older, and I need a little angel sitting on my shoulder. Need a little Christmas, need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at the spinet. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Need a little Christmas. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. We need a little Christmas now.
There's nothing sadder than a tale of unrequited love, unless it's a tale of unrequited love during the holidays. The song Blue Christmas has been recorded by a variety of artists. However, it was Elvis Presley's version that made it a staple of holiday music. Our next quartet is going to sing Blue Christmas, and if you respond well to it, they may even sing a second song for you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome David, Ben, Charlie, and Noah. Trouble Clef.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue thinking about you. Decorations around on a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear. You're not here with me. Snowflakes start falling. When the weather goes blue, memories start calling. But you'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white. But I'll have a blue Christmas. Christmas, that's certain. And when the goes heartaches start hurting. But you'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white. But I'll have a blue Christmas. You'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white. But I'll have a blue. I'll
right would always win, and love would never end. This is my grown-up Christmas list. What is this illusion called? The innocence of youth. Maybe only in our blind belief can we ever find the truth. No more lives torn apart, and wars would never start, and time would heal all hearts. Everyone would have a friend, that right would always win, and love would never end. This is my grown-up Christmas list. This is my only lifelong wish. This is my grown-up Christmas
Last year, we introduced you to our Santa Claus quartet called All Four Octets. Well, they're back in Western Pennsylvania to proclaim the beginning of the Christmas season. Right now, St. Nicholas is talking with Santa and Kris Kringle, and, well, it seems there's a bit of a problem. Let's listen in.
Yeah, I am really concerned. We have all these wonderful people from Pittsburgh here, and we're going to do our presentation. And I was going to introduce them with the bell, but the bell doesn't work. Oh, I got it.
Is she popping her well anywhere?
No, what line did it go? I got it. Oh, Papa Noel!
Hey, Papa! Hey, hola, ¿cómo están? Hey, wait, we're in Pittsburgh. English, please. Hola, ¿cómo están? Hi. Jing, 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 jingling. Jing, 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 jingling. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming downtown. He's making a list, he's checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming downtown, downtown. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out, you better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming downtown, downtown, with little tin horns, little toy drums, Rudy toot toot and rummy rum rum. Santa Claus is coming downtown, downtown, and curly-haired dolls that calling coo, elephants, boats, and kitty cars too. Santa Claus is coming downtown, coming downtown. The kids in girl and boy land will have a jubilee. They're gonna wave their terrible towels around the Christmas tree. Ho, ho, ho.
Brenninghouse.
What number, Bernard? We're having surgery here. Excuse me.
Wow, that was quite a feat. That was amazing. Well, thank you all for coming tonight. It's such a pleasure for us to have, the Cranberry Men's Chorus with us here once again. And we've been doing concert series throughout the year here at our church. And we usually take an offering. It's a free will offering. There's no charge. But the money goes back into sponsoring concerts like this, because as I think you remember last year, maybe some of you were here, the importance of sharing the community music is so, really has been dampened for a while during the pandemic, and now it's resurfacing. And isn't it great to see that? I think it's wonderful that we have so much more live music now and opportunities for us to be able to host music, and we hope to continue doing that in 2025. So at this time, we will present a free will offering, and we want to thank you again for your support. We love having you, and so this allows us to be able to support being able to have wonderful groups like this with us. So thank you.
And while we're doing the collection, let me please have you welcome the director of the Cranberry Men's Chorus, Mr. Ron Brooks.
I know, and we're old friends, new friends we made last year. Great to be back at Crossroads. This is your turn to sing. Now, I think we did this last year. We're going to see how well you remember. Let's sing Rudolph. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. They're going to be passing the plate while you're singing, so hopefully you can multitask. Let's do Rudolph.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
We're always looking for new members, so if you're not busy on Mondays, we need to do Till Church in Cranberry, and we'd love to have you. And gals, if you have a guy in your life that you'd like to get rid of him for a night, we'll take care of him, so come on down. So we're going to do Rudolph one more time, but this time it's more of a challenge for them. So we're going to do Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, but you're not allowed to sing the word nose. You point to your nose. Can you do that? Point to your nose. All right. And instead of singing the word reindeer, you make reindeer antlers. Yeah, you gotta do it. Everyone's gotta do it. So it sounds like Rudolph the Red, hat very shiny. So, and if you mess up, you gotta stand up so everybody else can laugh at you. I'm just kidding. You don't have to stand up. But don't stop singing. This is the fun part. You only live once, right? So have fun. No one's judging you much. But it's a lot of fun, so let's do Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Ready?
Rudolph the Red had a very shiny, and if you ever saw it, with your so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the loved him as they shouted out with glee. Yippee! Rudolph the red, you'll go down in history.
We just took a vote. And by far, we've been doing this all over the place, and by far, the best audience ever was Calvary Baptist. Hold on, we'll take another vote. We took another vote. And you folks right here at Crossroads Presbyterian in Gibsonia, and I know that because there's many Crossroads churches that I traveled to before finding this one. You folks right here are our most recent. Actually, let me go back to our most excellent MC, Ken Israel.
The next song is from the soundtrack of the 2004 movie The Polar Express. In the film, Believe was sung by multi-platinum artist Josh Groban, and it was nominated for Best Original Song at the 77th Academy Awards. The song was also recorded by Pittsburgh's own Jackie Evanko, who, as you know, is right down the road, on her 2011 CD, Heavenly Christmas. The Cranberry Men's Chorus will now present Believe.
Dreams
was Mel Torme. It was originally subtitled Merry Christmas to You. Today, most people refer to it by its opening line, chestnuts roasting on an open fire. But the song's official name is simply the Christmas song. And although many artists have recorded it through the years, it's the version by Nat King Cole that is widely considered to be the definitive one. To sing it, please welcome Doug, David, Nathan, and Mike Trippart in a chord.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. Santa's on his way, lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see a reindeer fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you.
Sleigh Ride is a seasonal standard composed by Leroy Anderson. Ironically, Anderson got the inspiration for this piece during a heat wave in the summer of 1946. The original recordings were instrumentals, but a few years later, lyrics were added by Mitchell Parrish. Here with Sleigh Ride is an octet comprised of Doug, Pete, David, Noah, Charlie, Steve, Braden, and Bruce.
Let's take a ride.
Let's take a ride. Let's take a ride. Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. I'll ride with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you, with you, with you. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Let's go, let's go, let's look at the show. Let's go. We're riding in a wonderland of snow. It's snow. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. It's grand, just holding your hand. We're riding along with the songs of wintry fairies. Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy, cozy are we. We're snuggled up together like the birds of a feather would be. Two birds would be. Let's sing a row before us and sing a chorus or two. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you, with you, with you. There's a birthday party at the home of Farmer Gray. It'll be the perfect ending of a perfect day.
We'll be singing a song we love to sing
Without a single stop. At the fireside while we watch those chestnuts pop, 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 pop. There's a happy feeling nothing in the world can buy. When we pass around the coffee and the pumpkin pie.
It'll do me like a picture print
We're hurrier and nice. These things are the wonderful things. Bumper, 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 bumper. Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling too. Go on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
I'll ride with you.
Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Let's take a sleigh ride.
A little while ago, we enjoyed a performance from a quartet of 20-somethings called Clef. Well, they're back, this time to sing a pair of tunes from Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. One more time, please welcome Trouble Clef.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. Who's cuddly as a cactus, you're charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black heel. You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain's full of spiders. You got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5 gold. Then he slid down the chimney, a rather tight pinch. If Santa could do it, then so could the Grinch. He got stuck only once, for a minute or two. Then he stuck his head out of the fireplace flue, with the little loose stockings formed all in a row. These stockings, he grinched, are the personals that go. Then he slithered and slunk with a smile most unpleasant around the whole room, and he took every present. And he stuffed them in bags, and then the Grinch very nimbly stuffed all the bags one by one up the chimney. Then he stuffed all the food up the chimney with glee. And now, Grinch the Grinch, I will stuff up the tree. You are foul one, Mr. Grinch. You're nasty and wafty, you scum. Your heart is full, and what's up, your soul is full of gum, Mr. Grinch. The three words that best describe you are as follows, and I quote: stink, stink, stank, stank, stop.
It started in low, then it started to grow. But the sound wasn't sad. Why, this sound sounded glad. Every who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing without any presents at all. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came, somehow or other, it came, just the same.
Welcome Christmas, come this way.
song was co-written by Jay Livingston, who incidentally was a native of nearby McDonald, PA. Silver Bells will be sung by Doug, Pete, Noah, Gary, Fred, Bruce, Charlie, and Paul.
Silver bells, silver bells, silver bells, silver bells, soon it will be Christmas Day, Christmas Day. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile. And on every street corner you will hear silver bells, silver bells, silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Hear the bells go ring-a-ling, ring-a-ling. Hear them ring, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day, Christmas Day. Strings of street lights, even stoplights, blink a bright red and green as the shoppers rush home with their treasures. Hear the snow crunch, see the kids bunch. This is Santa's big scene. And above all this bustle, you hear those silver bells, silver bells, silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Hear the bells go ring-a-ling, ring-a-ling. Hear them ring, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Ding dong bells, silver bells, Christmas Day.
The classic song, White Christmas, was written by Irving Berlin for the 1942 film Holiday Inn. The version by Bing Crosby is, to this day, the world's best-selling single, with estimated sales of more than 100 million copies. The Cranberry Men's Chorus is pleased to present the immortal White Christmas.
Far away from home on this cold and wintry night, sleigh bells ringing, carols singing, dreaming of a Christmas
more than 1,300 years, originating in European monasteries of the 8th century. In 1851, it was translated into English by John Mason Neal, an Anglican priest, to sing Veni, Veni, Emmanuel. Please welcome back Three Wise Men.
Veni, veni, Emmanuel, captivum solve Israel, qui gerit in exilio, privatus Dei filio, gaude, nascetur pro te Israel. O come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel, that mourns in lonely exile here, until the Son of God appear. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. O come, thou May spring, come and cheer our spirits by thine advent here. Disperse the gloomy clouds of night, and death's dark shadows put to flight. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee. O
A little while ago, we heard from a quartet called In a Chord. We have invited them back for 2 more songs. The first is a rather catchy little tune called The Man with the Bag. Their second song will be one that has become a modern Christmas classic, the name of which is Mary, Did You Know? Please welcome back In a Chord.
Oh, Santa Claus is on his way, riding in his sleigh. Hey, so listen for his joyful sound. Pretty soon you will hear it all around. Oh, Mr. Crinkle is soon gonna jingle the bells that'll jingle all your troubles away. Everybody's waiting for the man with the bag, 'cause Christmas is coming again and again. He's got a sleigh full, he's not gonna stay full. He's got stuff to drop at every stop of the way. Everybody's waiting for the man with the bag, 'cause Christmas is coming again. He'll be here with the answer to the prayers that you made through the year. You'll get yours if you've done everything you should. Extra special good, he'll make this December the one you'll remember, the best and the merriest you ever did have. Everybody's waiting for the man with the bag, 'cause Christmas is here again. Once more, old Mr. Kringle is soon gonna jingle the bells that'll jingle away, away. Everybody's waiting for the man with the bag, 'cause Christmas stop every stop of the way. Everybody's waiting for the man with the bag, 'cause Christmas is coming again. He'll be here with the answer to the prayers that you made through the year. You'll get yours if you've done everything you should. Extra special good, you make this December the one you'll remember, the best and the merriest you ever did have. Everybody's waiting, anticipating, they're all congregating, 'cause they're waiting for the man with the bag, the man with the bag. You better watch out, you better not pout, 'cause here comes the man with the bag. The
Christmas carol called Stille Nacht, Heilige Nacht, which in English translates to Silent Night, Holy Night. With more than 137,000 known recordings, it is the world's most recorded Christmas song. We now present Silent Night. Here to sing the 12 days of Christmas are Ben, Pete, David, Gil, Doug, Mike Trittart, Noah, Charlie, and Mike Riven. And in keeping with our interesting food combo theme, this group calls itself Christmas Family Bucket.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 4th day of Christmas, on the 3rd day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 golden rings. 4 calling birds, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 9 ladies dancing, 8 ladies dancing, 7 ladies dancing, 6 ladies dancing, 5. Better not shout, you better not cry, you better not in a pear tree. On the 9th, on the 8th, guys, on the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. Here we come, a bustling, so 5 golden rings. 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, a bustling and there I began with pigs and partridge in a pear tree. On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 11 peppers piping, 10 boys of leaving, 9 ladies dancing, donkeys and donkeys, 7 swans having donkeys, 5 golden rings, 4 golden birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. On the 12th day of Christmas,
I had a little dreidel, I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I will play. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. What's wrong? What?
It's 12 days of Christmas, not 8 days of Hanukkah.
Oh.
You're not even Jewish, are you?
I'm Catholic.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
On the 12th day, my true love gave to me 12 drummers drumming like Olympus above the Serengeti. 11 pipers behind me, 10 more to lead. 9 ladies dancing, they were dancing for me. 8 maids of milking, they were milking just for me. I had Christmas down in Africa. 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 The things we never had. Partridge in a big pear tree. Partridge in a big pear tree.
The classic song, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, was introduced in the 1944 MGM musical Meet Me in St. Louis, where it was sung by the fabulous Judy Garland. Hundreds of top stars have recorded their own versions, including Frank Sinatra, the Carpenters, and who can forget that classic moment in TV history when it was sung by John Denver and Rolf, the piano-playing dog from the Muppets. It truly did happen. The Cranberry Men's Chorus presents Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Bells are ringing, children singing. Christmas time is here. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From
Ladies and gentlemen, we have loved singing for you tonight. Have you enjoyed this evening's concert? Maybe the men in the audience can sing. As Ron mentioned, you are welcome to visit our chorus. We rehearse every Monday at 7 p.m. at Dutil Church, right down the road in Cranberry Township. And as he mentioned, ladies, if you'd like to get the man of the house out of the house, we'll take very good care of him, we promise. Come see us after the show, or pick up a flyer if you want to have more information, or go to cranberrymenschorus.com. Thank you all again for coming. Let's finish with a nice up-tempo tune. Despite being blind since shortly after birth, Stevland Hardaway Morris Octets became a child musical prodigy. At the age of 11, he signed a recording contract with Motown, where he was given the stage name Little Stevie Wonder. In 1967, Stevie recorded a holidays album, the major single from which is What Christmas Means to Me.
Oh, candles burning low, lots of mistletoe, lots of snow and ice, everywhere we go. Ryan singing carols, they're right outside my door. And all these things and more, all these things and more. That's what Christmas means to me, my love. Christmas means to me, my love. Oh yeah, I see your smiling face like I've never seen before. Even though I love you badly, seems I love you more. The little cards you give me will touch my heart for sure. All these things and all these things and all these things and more. That's what Christmas means to me, my love. What Christmas means to me, my love. I feel like running wild as angels as a little child.
Here's you once and dancing more.
Deck the halls with holly, sing Silent Night. Fill the tree with angel hair, pretty, pretty lights. Go to sleep and wake up just before daylight. All these things and more, all these things and more. That's what Christmas means to me, my love. Christmas means to me, my love. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Christmas means to me. Christmas means to me, my love.
Here's you once and dancing more.
Sing sweet Silent Night. Fill the tree with angel hair, pretty, pretty lights. Go to sleep and wake up just before daylight. All these things and more, all these things and more. That's what Christmas means to me, my love.